Hey, listen, this is what I want to ask, because, like, you like us. You grew up, Mike is the man and all of this. Like, so when you first made it to the league, you got the play-ins. We all done saw it now where you got them, caught them out down the island and bam, 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 gained the little test and then hit them. Like, for you, like, that moment, after you got a chance to bomb MJ and scoring, like, for you, fuck everybody else. What did that feel like you? Because it takes me, like, when I first made the league, you never could have told me I'm gonna play against Scotty. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a Scotty and Mike, Chicago Bulls. And don't get, like, I don't care where you go, that it don't really get much bigger than that for me.
And Chicago too.
Cause I'm from homegrown. I
Yeah.
watched every single thing. So it's like that right there. Like the first game, bro, when I played against Scotty and I scored on Scotty, bro, I called everybody I knew after that game. Like, how was that for you to go up against MJ and do your iconic shit and bomb, and you got him. You fucked him up, like, for you.
And but still, I'm gonna tell you how bad he is and how great he is. He still almost blocked it.
Right.
He still almost blocked it. And I got him good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Man, I mean, in the aftermath of it, because I didn't know what I was, I knew that I was telling all my friends and my family that if I ever got a chance, if he ever guarded me, that I was gonna try my move on the greatest player to ever play. So I knew I was gonna do it. When he got on me, that's why I backed up.
Yeah.
I said, oh, here we go. I didn't get nervous. And I was, like you said, just young, you know what I mean, and just confident. So my heart won't thumping or nothing like that. I won't, you know what I mean? I did it like I would do it any other time. You know, I done caught millions of people with it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I got him, but I've gotten people way worse than him, but it's him.
It's him.
You know what I mean? So that's the big deal. It was I don't know, man. That night I was like, damn, but we had lost, so it was bittersweet.
Yeah.
And I remember I went to a Charlotte game when he was, doing his thing in Charlotte. And I went to the game. He took me up in the suite or whatever. And, I remember just everybody, I had my homeboys with him, and I was just praising him. And my man pulled me aside. He was like, Chuck, man, stop that shit, man. Like, man, you a superstar too, man. Don't do that. You know what I mean? And I was like, man, I just can't help it. I love this dude. I was like, you know what I mean? He was like, man, you don't love me because you wouldn't have crossed me up like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, nah, I'm telling you, like, I asked you that because, like, you remember when we was at Jordan camp, the first time we really got to play against Mike, like, we started going to Michael Jordan Santa Barbara camp when we was in high school. Like, at the high school superstars, kind of the top high school players, he would bring that. Then the college players would be counselors. So me and D got to go as high school and college players as counselors.
I ain't go to college.
I'm the college player, asshole.
Just letting you know.
And so, like, when I first got up there, like, I was, like you said, it was funny for me to not be nervous to play against him, but I was nervous to just be next to him or around him. But when we was on the court, I was like, I got to fucking do something against him. I got to do something.
Right.
Like, you remember how I used to go with Mike. If we wasn't on his team, I used to try and kill Mike. So when I scored on him and shit like that, I'd be like, I'm calling everybody.
That's an accomplishment, man.
What?
That's man. That's a I have arrived moment.
For real.
You know what I mean? Like,
And then he wasn't
man, do
even
you
in the
remember?
league
Did y'all was y'all at the All-Star game where they honored us for the top 75?
No.
Okay, just me being.
This is great.
Just me being there, like, this the greatest feeling that I had when I was there, in the room. When you got the older, legendary guys, they want to meet you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they want to meet you. And then, you talking about, it's an honor and this, that, and the third to meet you. And they saying the same thing to you, man. I always wanted to meet you. And, and that, it was flattering. Yes, it was. To be in a room where you with the best, the cream of the crop. And they giving you your props. But I remember, man, and I'll never forget it. He showed up to the joint. And I just remember the reaction from everybody else. All the other, 74. You know what I mean? All the other 74. And I remember the reaction from them. You know what I mean? Like, I was looking at it like, yo, this man is the man for real, man. I mean, I you know, I hear all the comparisons and all that. You know what I mean? And I have to be biased. I have to be because he made me want to be me.
Yeah.
But then I get a chance to, when you want to debate about it, I get to talk about his accolades. I get to talk about what he's done, like and be confident in my feelings. You know what I mean? And you know, not to get into it, but I love LeBron as a basketball player, as everything that he did for basketball. I mean, the man he is off the basketball court, all the things that he accomplished.
We all do. If you don't, you a hater.
You know what I mean? He just, man, he's it. You know what I mean? And they always putting them together. Like, why it can't be like LeBron is on Mount Rushmore.
Facts.
That's enough.
That's, and
you know what I mean?
Like, by saying that Mike is better than him.
Yeah,
it's
not no disrespect, because I mean, you're better than who I am and was as a basketball player. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, for me, just Kobe was just a certified maniac killer. Hey. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about serial killer. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about, want to eat your heart. I mean, that's who he was every night. I'm taking everything personal every night. You know what I mean? And his work ethic and everything about him, man, like, as a basketball player, he was just, he's the real, him and Mike are the real definitions of killer.